Morocco is a fascinating country. From the culture, landscape, and religion, it is so different from other famous places. The cities, palaces, forts, mosques, and other buildings built by Morocco's various dynasties are distributed throughout the country. Many of them are regarded as architectural marvels. Fascinated? Then watch this video to learn more. Hey guys, welcome back to World Explained, the channel where we take you on a journey around the world and talk about their fascinating stories. In today's video, we will talk about the beautiful country of Morocco. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. Now with the intro out of the way, let's get into our topic for today. At over 172,000 square miles, Morocco is only slightly larger than the state of California. The Moroccan environment is just as varied as California's, with deserts, mountains, lush forests, and beautiful coastlines. Elevation extremes in Morocco cover a wide range. The highest spot in the country is Jebel Toubkal, at 13,665 feet above sea level. The lowest point is Sepkata, which is 180 feet below sea level. Morocco has exciting attractions such as beaches, desert oases, ancient cities, and more. It is serving as a tourist attraction. In 2013, more than 10 million tourists enjoyed a lucrative destination. The country was awarded the Blue Flag rating in 2015, since over 23 Moroccan beaches offered excellent water quality, wastewater management, and not forgetting environmental education. Did you know the famous Islamic scholar and explorer Ibn Battuta was from Morocco? He lived in the 14th century and traveled to many parts of the world, including North Africa, the Horn of Africa, South, Central, Southeast Asia, the Middle East. He kept accounts of all his journeys, which act as historical treasures today and reveal a lot about medieval civilization. Outside of Hollywood, Morocco is one of the most popular places to film major motion pictures. In fact, there is a good chance if you have seen a movie or even a portion of a movie set in a desert, it was filmed in Morocco. The low cost of the film there, an established relationship with many American studios, and a more open attitude make Morocco Africa's little Hollywood. One of Morocco's most important natural resources is its forests. The country can meet its timber needs, and cork and paper pulp are exported to other countries. Morocco's other natural resources include phosphates used in plant fertilizers and chemical compounds. Phosphate is the most common natural resource in this country. They are mainly used in plant fertilizers and making chemical compounds. Moreover, the phosphate in Morocco constitutes 2/3 of the world's phosphates. One of the most beautiful cities in Morocco, and one of the most popular among tourists, is the blue city of Chefchaouen. Chefchaouen is the blue pearl of Morocco because the entire Medina and a large portion of the mountain village are painted pale blue. Just as Chefchaouen is known as the Blue City, the city of Marrakesh is called the Red City, but unlike Chefchaouen, the walls in Marrakesh aren't purposely painted red. Instead, the reddish hue comes from the clay and red sandstone used to construct many of the old buildings in Marrakesh. Although the city walls are more of a pink or salmon color, Marrakesh has garnered the nickname the Red City. It is actually one of the most popular cities for tourists to visit in Morocco, and luckily, visiting Marrakesh on a budget is entirely doable. The Sahara Desert spans more than 3.3 million square miles and stretches across 11 North African countries, including Morocco. Technically, Morocco is one of the homes of the largest hot desert in the world. The Sahara Desert guided tours are popular among tourists to Morocco and should be included on any Morocco itinerary if you have the time. Because of its geographic location, Morocco has become a collection of many different cultures. Immigrants from south of the Sahara, the Far East, Spain, France, and other European countries have all added their unique touches to Moroccan culture. Although the bulk of Spain lies across the Straits of Gibraltar from Morocco, there are 2 Spanish territories located on the northern coast of Morocco, Ceuta and Melilla. Morocco was the first country to recognize the United States of America as an independent nation. Although Morocco became an independent country in 1956, its first constitution wasn't written until 1962. Morocco's government is described as a parliamentary constitutional monarchy. This means the king is head of state and a prime minister is head of the actual government. The Moroccan king is the only monarch in a Muslim country who is both the national religious leader and head of its government. The flag of Morocco consists of a solid red background with a 5-pointed star. This star is called the Seal of Suleiman. Morocco is one of the oldest countries in Africa. The first declaration of sovereignty in Morocco is said to be in the year 78. The early inhabitants of Morocco are said to immigrate, who were trying to escape the Saharan areas due to lack of water. Their journey leads to the Atlas Mountains and the coastal regions. Let's talk about how Morocco actually came into being. The Berber Kingdom of Mauritania spanned what is now northern Morocco and is the earliest known state. Soon after this settlement in the 7th century, the Umayyad Muslims conquered the area and changed the country's character forever. The Umayyad Muslims brought language, religion, and government, and can be credited for today's strong Arabic influence. The first Moroccan Muslim state existed during the Islamic era and was called the Kingdom of Necker. After centuries of Islamic rule, the region has designated a protectorate in 1912. This would alter the landscape of Morocco dramatically and also accounts for the strong French heritage evident in culture and politics. The French were harsh rulers, denying locals fundamental human rights in their own land. With the wave of decolonization in Africa during the 1950s, this began to change. Nationalist groups gained strength and embarked on a powerful resistance movement. After 44 years of occupation, Morocco finally gained independence in 1956. King Mohammed VI took the throne in 1999 and instituted several economic and political changes to open up the country and improve conditions. Today, poverty is rife, but King Mohammed VI continues to try to attract foreign investment, taking full advantage of the booming tourism industry. Islam is the primary religion in Morocco. While 99% of the country is Muslim, Morocco remains one of the more progressive Muslim countries in the world. Generally speaking, Morocco tends to accept outsiders and is more tolerant of beliefs and lifestyles that do not conform with the Muslim faith. Still, Islam plays a huge role in Moroccan life. It heavily influences the country's laws and the general code of conduct. It's essential to respect the religion of any country you visit. For a woman, this might mean dressing more modestly. Although foreign women do not have to cover their heads in Morocco, many recommend wearing loose-fitted clothing covering your shoulders and skirts, dresses, or shorts below the knee. The official language of Morocco is Arabic, and that is what most Moroccans speak. French is also somewhat typical, with about a third of the population knowing or speaking French. In touristy areas, you will find some people who speak English. In fact, roughly 20% of the population knows at least some English. But if you plan to learn a bit of a language for your travels, Arabic or French would be best in Morocco. This is because, at one point, Morocco was a French colony. Morocco's culture is as diverse as its landscape, but amid great ethnic diversity, the country has managed to maintain unity. A mixture of Arabic, Roman, French, Spanish, and South African influences somehow struck a perfect balance between old and new. Moroccan cuisine differs from region to region, but each area reflects a bit of the country's culture. The Berber influences are most prominent in the range of spices used. The great love of grains like couscous indicates the country's African roots. At the same time, the use of fresh fruits and vegetables comes directly from the country's proximity to the Mediterranean. Moroccan music is a delightful amalgamation of many traditional instruments bearing the mark of other regions. The flute and variations thereof, like the shoam and the zither, are popular in most areas and can be heard in many folk songs and dances. Morocco's focus on building its tourism industry has been very successful. One of Morocco's most stunning features, the Atlas Mountains, serves to collect and store rainwater and snowmelt, supplying the verdant valleys. In 2013, more than 10 million tourists enjoyed all that Morocco offers. Ascertained areas in the world are deemed to be sustainable and eco-friendly. They are awarded a Blue Flag rating. By 2015, 23 Moroccan beaches had achieved this rating for their water quality, wastewater management, and environmental education. Africa's largest wind farm is located in southwestern Morocco, along the Atlantic coast. It began generating power in 2014 and is part of the plan for the country to develop 45% of its energy needs with renewable sources by 2020. Well guys, that's all we have for you today. Did you know about the history of Morocco? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below what you think about today's video. If you liked this video and found it informative, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos like these, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you have a great day today, and we'll see you in the next video.